Well, today I'm going to repair this bowl, which unfortunately, after I finished decorating it, I wanted to turn the bottom off, so I reverse chucked it, and I went through the bottom, didn't I? Like an idiot. Didn't realise it was that thin. So I'm going to take out the bottom and insert a decorated black plug of some description or another. Yay! I could actually make this into a wash basin, couldn't I? Put a thingy in the bottom. Now I will try and convert it back to a bowl. So I've got this bit of cedar of Lebanon that's I don't know, 25mm thick. I'm just mounting it between centres and turn a little tenon on it for the axesmith to chuck so I can grip it, profile the base. So I've measured and marked up now the diameter of the outside of the base at the bottom, so I'll turn the blank down to that, and then I'll also then mark it up and turn down the diameter of the recess as well. I wanted to be a good fit, so a couple of attempts needed to just turn that spigot down so it's a really nice tight fit. So it's got about a 2mm dome space that I just want to actually try and finish before I glue it in. I'm just going to dome that off and maybe do a bit of texturing if I can. Then after a sand up, it's time to get out the big Sorby texturing wheel and have a play. Then time for some chestnut ebonising lacquer all over it. And because I'm impatient, a quick blast with the heat gun at a sensible distance. I want the insert to blend in with the texture and colouring of the highly painted decorated bowl. So I'm now staining the bottom with some, I think, a Hampshire Sheen intrinsic black wood stain all around the natural wood and the edge as well. Okay, so I've glued this in. I'm just going to do a bit of golden gilding wax on here. So after rubbing it well into all of the texturing, let it dry for a bit and then just buff off the excess. Okay, so I've got the insert in and a little bit of that gold wax on it. And now I need to rechuck it so that I can return the base. Right, well that's running relatively true. So after rounding off the outside edge and trimming it up neatly with the skew right up to the base of the existing bowl, just now can take away the tailstock support and dress off the bottom ready for a bit more texturing. And then, as there's some fairly big gaps between some of the textures, I just thought I'd do some little small details with the Crown Small texturing tool. Then some careful hand painting with some black acrylic paint, slightly cut back with some flow medium as the wood's quite dry. And then with the paint dry, starting to apply some layers of colour using initially the Daler-Rowney interference colours in several different types. The main bowl, of course, has had multiple layers of paint on it, which I lost the videoing of, as it's been splodged, rubbed, splattered, spun, all sorts. So the bottom needs to somehow or other blend into that a little bit. I think having it as a solid black is just too obvious that it's an insert, so I'm just going to wreck it now. Bored at this point, so I thought I'd spin some stuff on, try the different reds, golds, blues in that Daler-Rowney set. I've speeded this up to 4 times, by the way. I never know what I'm doing with colouring, so I put it on and then rub it off, put a bit more on, rub a bit off, smear it on, spray a bit of water on if it looks too heavy in one place, and then take that back a bit. For me, this one, it's just a question of blending it in and making it look random like the main bowl. So the main bowl's got all sorts of different colours in it, reds and blues and golds. So I'm just now going to sponge on a few bits semi-dry of the Inca Gold, different colours, just to pick out some highlights. Yeah, it's beginning to look a bit yucky, but it's a voyage of no return, so I don't want to turn it all off. But blend it back in with a paper towel and then see what else I can add to it to just sort of make it a little bit more attractive. Then a bit of Hampshire Sheen bronze embellishing wax, copper embellishing wax, just to fill in some of the details and bring those out a little bit. And then, in the manner of Stuart Farini, well, I've got it on the shelf, so why not try something else as well? So this time, going to go for a bit of the bright blue embellishing wax. And then time to turn a few clear lines to reveal that it is actually wood at the bottom. And then after it had dried, a final denib, and then lacquer up the whole bowl with 3 coats of acrylic lacquer. I think the bowl looks really good from the top. Not completely sure about the decoration at the bottom, but at least it was a good rescue and quite a nice piece overall.